Okay, we are back. This is Panther Style, and it is February 16th, 2021, and we are so glad to be here. We're here with Lily Gordon. She's a seventh grader, Mr. Ruiz, and last but not least, Mrs. Sally Frazier. She is our principal. So you can take it away, Miss Frazier.
Okay, well, first of all, I hope all of you have started to get used to the new schedule. First period starts at 9 o'clock, but you have the opportunity from 8:10 to 9 to work on your iReady or other asynchronous assignments, or maybe meet with a teacher who can give you a little extra help. So I hope all of you are taking advantage of that opportunity, and I hope the schedule is working out for you okay. I know it's a little rushed between periods, so I appreciate how hard you're working and appreciate you making the effort to get to your next class. And Wednesday's schedule is a little different. So again, you're going to start first period. Can you go back, Mr. Ruiz?
Yeah.
Okay. So first period again begins at 9 o'clock. But you have that opportunity from 8:10 to 9 to work on iReady assignments or ST Math. So now these periods are really short, but you do have extra time to do those asynchronous assignments in ST Math, iReady Math, and iReady English. And don't forget, if you have a library book to return, Mrs. Boyle is always waiting for library books to be returned. So please take advantage of the big blue box out in the parking lot. You can return a book anytime, day or night, and she'll go out and retrieve the books and make sure that you get credit for returning that book.
Only books though, right, Miss Frazier?
Yes, please do not put Chromebooks in the blue box. Bring those into the office.
Oh, look at that picture. That is exciting. Just want you to know, midterm grades. Let's see. They were last Friday, right?
Right, but they're available today.
Oh, yes. Don't be afraid to make sure that you get those grades. Sometimes there's room for improvement, but sometimes a lot of our students have just done a great job. So don't forget your midterm grades and to turn in your assignments every day.
And these are progress reports. So this is a
Right.
little bit of a wake-up call, maybe, that you need to make sure you turn in all your work before final grades in March.
Right. So these grades they're not recorded
right
on their grade card. However, it is kind of like a benchmark. It's kind of like where you are right now in the middle of the quarter.
Oh, reclassifying EL students to RFEPs. So it's that time of year where we're starting to get going with state assessments, and we're starting off with the LPAC test. So we're going to start working with those English learner students, and we want to share some information that we hope it's not too secret. We want everyone to be aware of the criteria to be to move on from being an English learner and considered reclassified fluent English proficient student, the RFEP. So in order to do that, we're going to need students to score an overall of a 4 on the LPAC test. That's the test that evaluates the student's progress year to year. And then we are also hoping that students will reach the yellow zone on their iReady assessments. So that's really a big push with the schedule change, that it's allowing students to work on this so that we can have a bigger advantage and get you guys to reclassify. And then when it comes to report card grades, again, we're at a midterm point, we're at a progress report, so those aren't final. So make this quarter count, take an opportunity to make sure that we get those C's or better in those academic courses so that we can reclassify you and we can move on from from being considered an English learner student.
Are you zooming? Okay.
And then when, again, in further more information regarding on the LPAC testing, which is, again, the English Language Proficiency Assessment for California, that's what we use to evaluate the student growth. We're hoping to help our students by setting up LPAC workshops. One of those is going to be held tomorrow, and the other one the next Wednesday on the 17th and the 24th, between that 9:30 session that we allow students to work on asynchronous assignments. Uh, we're hoping to get the students comfortable with the test itself, with the type of questions, with the kind of the language and the directions, so that they're able to be more successful. Um, and then we're gonna go ahead and get going with the testing the beginning of March 3rd, 10, and 17. That's for the reading, listening, and writing. And we're gonna be setting up one-on-one appointments with the students so that we could do the speaking portion. Additional information. So we know that it's a different testing environment, having students test from home, and we want to make sure that everyone is ready to go. So we want to make sure that students have a school computer, so school Chromebook. That would be the best way. It just sets up all the parameters for the students to work within the test. If they're using their own personal computers, we can work with that. However, there's more formatting that needs to happen with those, and there's very little tech support for that. So we always recommend stop by the school, pick up a Chromebook if we don't have one already. We're hoping that there's reliable internet already in place, and if not, please contact the school so that we can help out with that. And then finally, if you can provide your student during that testing window a quiet room so that this could be their focus, and again, we can hopefully get them to reclassified from being an English learner student.
Mr. Reese, I was looking at some students' grades on Friday, when they were turned in, and I was very impressed with many of our EL students who are earning really good grades. So I'm excited about the opportunity that these students have to take the test and do well on the test, and they'll be ready to reclassify. So I appreciate their hard work.
That's really awesome. They're setting themselves up for success and to be able to get to this milestone. So I'm really happy to hear that, Ms. Frazier.
And we've got it going on. It's going on right now. It's the Panther Virtual Fun Run 21. Okay, now all you need to do is you go to the school website, and you can sign up even today. It runs. That is a pun, I think. It runs through February 19th, so you can do your run 1 mile or 3.1 miles, which is a 5K, and take pictures along the way. Send them in to Miss Kemp. That's heidi.kemp@desertsands.us. So send them in to Miss Kemp. You may see that in a yearbook or something like that. And if you're a student, if you record your time on a Fitbit or on a Map Your Run or any type of timing device, you can do a record of it or make a record of it, take a picture of it, send it into the PTO. I think it's pdcmspto@gmail.com, and you could win awards for that. So go out and have some fun. Sign up. You got to pay a little bit of money. It looks like I believe that the t-shirts, you're not going to be able to get a t-shirt now because it's past that date, but get your favorite 5K run shirt anyway. Just wear it, take some pictures, and just have fun. Get out with the family and send it into the PTO or Miss Kemp, and you'll be on your way. All the money, anything that is made from this run is given right back to the school. So it goes right back into the students' classrooms. Exciting times. Lily, have you signed up yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, no, I think you got to sign up. Okay. Well, I have to also, so I can't complain about you. So, okay.
Well, I get another chance to speak to everyone. Yes. So we want to share some information. We're still working with our district high schools on their transitions over to the high school for our eighth grade students. The next event that's coming up is the La Quinta High School is inviting all interested students and families to their future freshman night on February 24th. It's going to be from 6 to 7 p.m. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find their links on their website. And this is going to be we understand that as a charter school, we get students within the boundary areas for La Quinta. So if that's a school that you're going to follow through, make sure that you get all the information going. You start talking to the counselors over there and you get your courses selected in time. So please make sure that you tune in for this session. Also, in regards to small groups, we've invited our students, we've made reminders to families. We're in the process of making those phone calls to those families that have reached out. So please don't miss out on this opportunity to get your kid in one of our small groups for support. If you have further interest and you haven't had that chance to communicate that with us, please do so that we can include them. And then lastly, but definitely not least, we are going into the seventh grade humanities classes. I know that Miss McCowan, our awesome counselor, has started going into some of those today. We'll continue on into a few of those. And we're working on college and career readiness presentations. So they're doing some interest profilers and career choice profilers. So it's a really awesome platform that we have with the California College Guidance Initiative, the CCGI. So be sure to ask your seventh grader about what they're learning in those activities. Have you gotten yours, Lily, done yet?
I haven't actually, but I'm planning on. Yeah.
Okay, it's coming soon.
Mr. Ruiz, I think eighth graders have a lot of questions about high school, whether they're going to La Quinta High School, Palm Desert High School, and both high schools have terrific programs and pathways. So if an eighth grader has a question about high school, should they email their counselor?
Reach out to us first. We may have the answer for you. I know that the high school is also working on getting all of their students and their seniors getting ready for graduation, making sure that they're all ready for that. So they've shared a lot of information with us. Make sure that you communicate with us, and if there's something that is out of our hands or specifics of that, then we can reach out to them.
I think also it's a really good idea to go on the La Quinta High School website or the Palm Desert High School website, kind of scroll through it, and you'll learn a lot about what's going on at both high schools. So it's always a good idea to check out the website.
Yes, and the application for transfers is closely coming to an end. I think it's like 2 more weeks. So make sure that if based on your address, you figured out where you might want to go, you get those transfers in with the district. So that's not an issue. Okay.
Panther Camp. We have Panther Camp going on from 3 to 4:30, either Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Wednesday. This is an opportunity for you to actually come to school and hang out with some other students. We are following all the very strict guidelines about wearing masks and 6 feet apart, but we think it's a really safe place for you to be and a great opportunity to be on campus. So if this is something that interests you, check out the sign up on our school webpage.
That's an actual picture of the web page. So they can go over to that right under the big purple important sign. And it's the third paragraph down. They can click there and have your mom or dad fill out one of the interest form. And then we'll give you a call.
We have to keep the group small. So if you're interested, sign up on the webpage. The Panorama Survey is an opportunity for us to hear from you, parents, students, staff. It's really important to us that we have a chance to get your ideas. And there are only 3 days left, and then the Panorama Survey will be closed. So please, please, please go online, go to the Panorama Survey, fill it out, because we're really interested in what you think.
Awesome.
Okay, it looks like Lily is up. Take it away, Lily.
Okay, so this is Say Something Week. So these are just some things to always remember. Look for warning signs and threats. Act immediately and take it seriously, and say something to a trusted adult when you're at a situation. So, yeah. And remember to always call to action. And that is March 1 through the 5th. Yeah, that is really it. This is the Say Something Spirit Week. So on Monday, March 1st is Wear Green for Sandy Hook Promise. Tuesday is wear glasses or sunglasses. Wednesday is dress up like a superhero and do a random act of kindness and bring someone joy. Thursday is we are the same team, wear a jersey. Support each other with positive notes. Friday, March 5th is take pride in yourself and school. Wear your school gear, spend some time with self-care, and walk meditate.
Awesome. Okay.
That sounds like fun.
This is the art contest. So DSUSD Say Something Superhero Art Contest. We can all be superheroes in our own lives and in the lives of others. Create a superhero in action, showing them standing up for others and making the world a better place. Use a superhero theme, any medium. Submissions must include legal first and last name, grade, and school. Artwork will be digitally submitted via. All entries are due by 5:00 p.m. on Wednesday, so that's 2/24. Art contest winners will be announced on March 3rd. Questions?
Lily, I'm so glad that you brought this to our attention, and I'm so happy to hear that ASB is taking this on. It's very important that you help each other out. And if you see something or hear something that makes you feel uncomfortable, please report it to a trusted adult. It's so important that we're able to protect each other and help each other. So I'm very happy ASB is taking this on as a project, and that we are going to get as many students as possible involved.
Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, it's awesome how we get to do this, and it's exciting that we have another art contest. So yeah.
Good.
Well, I guess I can finish this one up. I know that we don't have the Weather Channel, but we've got me, okay? We are grateful. We are filled of gratitude. Where I was raised, it's the high today is going to be like 17 degrees. That's in Lisle, Illinois. Lisle, Illinois. Just to give you a little bit of history, my family are the kids. We were the first family to check a book out of the Lisle Library back in 1963. So, but right now, in 2 days, it's going to be -8 or some number like that. So we are grateful that we can just look up to San Jacinto Mountain and look up at the cold and the snow, and we get to be down here in the nice warm weather. Can you beat that, Miss Fraser, Lily, Mr. Ruiz? Can you beat that?
I'm very grateful to be here too. I have 2 children that live in Illinois, and they are freezing. So I'm happy to be here also. Just want to check though, Mr. Guy, you did return that library book, right?
Oh, that's why I had there's $150,000 library bill, a fine. maybe Mrs. Boyle, maybe she delivered it. I don't know, but that's what I got that bill for. No, we did return the book, and I checked out another one.
Awesome.
So what a great day. There's a lot of information. If you have any questions, you can always call the school. One of us will pick up the line or leave a message if you don't get one of us, and we'll be glad to return your call and answer your questions.
And once again, I always want to say that how grateful I am, and all of us are, for our hardworking students at Palm Desert Charter Middle School, for parents who I know are very important and help their students. So we're very, very grateful for what we have.
Thank you and have a great week. Woo! Nice to meet you, Lily.